Woman Holding a Balance by Johannes Vermeer, a painting of serenity and introspection. By Johannes Vermeer, circa 1664. Woman Holding a Balance, housed at the West Building, main floor, Gallery 50 of the National Gallery of Art, Washington, D.C., depicts a captivating portrait of a woman who interacts with the viewer through her direct gaze. The painting, one of Vermeer's smallest works, is a remarkable example of his mastery of light, color, and expression. The painting shows a woman wearing a peacock-blue velvet jacket with a white hood and fur lining, and a voluminous, mustard yellow skirt. She stands near the corner of a dimly lit room, facing our left in profile and looking down at a balance she holds suspended in her right hand over a wooden table. On the table are two open boxes containing gold chains and pearl strands, and a blue cloth. Behind her is a large painting of the Last Judgment, featuring Christ with raised arms and surrounded by angels, and naked people on the ground below. A window near the upper left corner is partially covered by a canary-yellow curtain, and soft light coming in through the window illuminates the scene. The painting is a masterpiece of color harmony, as Vermeer concentrated the two major colors in two distinct areas, a vibrant blue for the jacket and a sumptuous yellow for the skirt and the curtain. He then used the intensity of the white hood and the trim of the jacket to unify the whole. The contrast between the warm and cool tones creates a visual and psychological effect, as the blue jacket suggests calmness and dignity, while the yellow skirt and curtain imply warmth and vitality. The painting is also a demonstration of light and shadow, as Vermeer illuminates the subject with a natural and radiant light that highlights her features and creates a soft, hazy look. The light also reflects off the pearl earrings, the tip of the nose, the lips, and the gold chains, adding sparkle and liveliness to the composition. The painting is seen as one of Vermeer's tronies, a Dutch term that refers to paintings of heads or busts, usually wearing hats or exotic clothes, that were not intended to be portraits of specific, identifiable subjects. Rather, they were experiments with expression and costume, and often had a mysterious or enigmatic quality. The identity and gender of the woman in this painting are unknown, and her gaze invites speculation and curiosity. Some scholars have suggested that the painting was influenced by the camera obscura, an optical device that projected an image from the outside onto a wall or a surface, creating a vivid and realistic impression. Vermeer may have used this device to study the effects of light and color, and to inspire his compositions. The painting is also a representation of serenity and introspection, as the woman holds the balance at equilibrium, suggesting her inner state of mind. The balance, when considered in the context of the Last Judgment on the wall behind her, suggests that Vermeer, a Catholic, sought to infuse this work with religious and spiritual significance. Saint Ignatius of Loyola instructed the faithful to examine their consciences and weigh their sins as if facing Judgment Day. Only such deliberation could lead to virtuous choices along the path of life. Poised between the earthly treasures of gold and pearls before her and the stark reminder of the eternal consequences of her actions behind her, this woman personifies the values of materialism and morality that jostled for dominance in 17th century Dutch society. The painting is signed by the artist on the lower left corner, Vermeer. Johannes Vermeer, 1632 to 1675, was a Dutch painter who specialized in genre scenes and portraits. He was influenced by his fellow Delft painters Peter de Hooch and Karel Fabritius, as well as by Flemish and Italian artists. He was known for his use of light and color, his attention to detail, and his sympathetic rendering of people from all walks of life. He was also an art dealer in Delft, following in his father's footsteps. He was well regarded in his lifetime, but he was heavily in debt when he died in 1675. Only in the late 19th century did Vermeer achieve widespread fame for his intimate and quiet paintings.